I'm Sonia Hoffman, orchestra teacher and string specialist for Zezwitz Music. This video is for cello players, and in this video I will show you how to unpack your cello, sit with your cello, and tune your cello. The first thing that you're going to do is identify the pockets of your case. You might have one on the top and one on the back, depending on what your cello case looks like. Inside of these pockets are some accessories that you'll need to take out. A small box of rosin and a rock stop. You might also have an end pin anchor, which looks like a strap. You also have one more long pocket, and that holds the bow. If your teacher has instructed you to use the bow or take it out, you may take the bow out of the case. Try to hold the bow by the frog or the stick, and try not to touch the bow hair. The oils from our hands sort of gum up the bow hair and make it not sound very nice. We're going to get the bow ready first. At the bottom of the bow is a screw. This screw tightens and loosens the bow hair. When you turn the screw to the right, it tightens, and when you turn to the left, it loosens. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey is the rule. We want our bow hair to be tight when we play, so we're going to turn this screw to the right between 3 and 5 times. Every bow is different. It might take 10 turns, it might take 2. The way that you find out if your bow is tight enough to play is you do the finger test. Your finger should just barely fit in between the bow stick and the bow hair. And if it fits, then you know it's tight enough. If your finger does not fit, keep turning that screw to the right and it will tighten. Now that your bow is tight, you need some rosin. You're going to take your rosin out of the box, and rosin helps the bow hair stick to the strings on your cello. You're going to glide the bow over your rosin 10 times. You do this every time you play. Put your rosin back in the box and set it to the side. You can also set your bow aside somewhere safe so that it doesn't get broken. Next, we're going to take the cello out of the case. I recommend doing this on the floor or on the table so that your cello doesn't get damaged. Undo the zipper all the way around your cello case as far as it will go. Every case is different. Sometimes the zipper will go all the way around the top. This case, mine stops right here, so it does not. Sometimes it's easier to lift the cello off of the table or the floor. And if you have a case like mine, you'll have to pull the top off. When you're holding your cello, get into the habit of holding it by the neck and maybe one hand on the body. If you're holding your cello by the strings, there's a good chance that you could pull the strings out and then you wouldn't be able to use them. Now that your cello is out of the case, we need to adjust the end pin. Put the cello across your lap and find the screw at the bottom of the cello. You will only need to loosen this screw a half a turn. Any more than that and the screw might fall out. So remember, only a half a turn. That releases the end pin, and we need to estimate about how long it should be. Some people say the length of your thumb to your pinky stretched out. We can always adjust more later if we need to. A good indicator is that when you stand up, the wood part of your cello will be at your belly button and the scroll will be at your nose. The bottom of your cello, the end pin, will go into your end pin anchor or your rock stop, and it will make a triangle shape in between your 2 feet and the rock stop. The cello will lean back into your body, and the scroll will be next to your left ear. You'll notice that I'm in a nice hard chair for my dining room, and I'm not sitting on a couch or my bed or a sofa. You'll want a hard chair for the best posture.